back, Circling Back Podcast, coming to you live from the Lodge. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my right, Dave Ruff.
It's a wet one here in Austin, Texas today.
Soaking.
Super moist, super damp with a P.
I don't even think it's damp. I think it's straight wet.
Yeah, it's straight up wet.
Wet. That's good.
Travis Scott.
More on that later.
Do we need the rain, though?
We needed it
We could.
until it got here.
Yeah, I think we're probably at a surplus for the month of, what are we, September?
September.
I'm happy with it.
Look, I'm extremely happy with the weather. I love the wet. I love the cool air moving in. Unfortunately, it's brought the allergies with it, and it's already getting your boy pretty good.
I'm waiting for that cool air to move in. I'm waiting.
It's kind of here, Dave.
It's not.
I mean, the high is low 80s today, I believe.
Yeah, but the cool air is not going to get here for a while.
Allergies got your boy just leaking from the face already. It's not good.
I want crisp air. I want dry.
Only they make me feel better is some schwaps, I think.
You got any schwaps?
If you guys had any schwaps for me, I'd feel much better.
I'm going to go down to Jones and get some
Kleenex?
schwaps.
Some schwap. No, a schwap, like a meal schwap.
How would a meal fix your allergies, Dylan?
Free
You
meal?
ever had the chicken
Who doesn't love a
strips?
free meal?
Chicken strips at Jones are they'll fix anything. They're fake mashed potatoes,
Salisbury steak.
trash-ass gravy.
Dude, when was the last time you had a Salisbury steak?
I don't know if I've ever had a
I
Salisbury
don't think I
steak.
ever have either.
What?
It sounds like
Oh.
I always skip Salisbury steak day.
It's like it feels like the cheapest meat you can eat, like beef, but it's just covered in that gravy. It is so good. Can't believe I haven't had that. It's like ground beef, basically, like a patty, but it's covered in gravy. It's
Salisbury
delish.
steak or meatloaf? Who you got?
Salisbury all day.
Meatloaf, dude.
That's great meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Unless it's from that spot. Yeah. What, 24 diners?
That's the last time I had meatloaf, honestly.
Really?
I
never ordered
grew up
meatloaf.
in an anti-meatloaf household.
Oh, I grew up in a very pro
Yeah,
meatloaf
same.
household. If it was a chilly fall or winter day, Sunday, you could pretty much bet that my mom was either making meatloaf or pot roast.
Rosemary was
Nancy?
in there making
Oh, yeah.
meatloaf.
I saw Nancy was on one this weekend.
Dude, she's living.
Little bloody bar.
She's living right now.
Did you get the sticks out?
No, I don't think she played any this week.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think once her golf league days ended, I think she's just like kind of just chilling
You
now.
played with her when you were up there, didn't you?
Yeah, she shot a crisp 73. 9 holes.
Oh, good for
Oh,
her.
okay.
9 holes, yeah.
Why you
Good
gotta
for-
do it like that?
Dude, that's pretty good for her. I think she was pretty happy with that. No, she does this thing where I'm like, Mom, you don't have to do this. Like, she'll be having a tough one, and like I'm willing to give her double or triple bogey when if she wants to pick up and just kind of move things along. She's like, nah, give me a 10.
Call that that's integrity.
She's like, I deserve a 10.
Good for
And
her.
I'm like, you don't deserve a 10. Like, I don't think you would have gotten a 10 on this par 3.
She earned that 10. She wants it on the scorecard.
Nah, there's nothing better than golfing with Mom. No,
Yeah. Shouts to Nancy.
wish I could do it more often.
Shouts to all the moms out there.
Yeah, it's not Mother's Day, but on this podcast, every day she feels like it. Nothing but love for the Will mommies.
Schwabs.
Sorry about your allergies, dude.
It sucks, man. It's only going to get worse too, but it's pretty brief. I have
gets
about
mold.
three or 4
Been
weeks
hitting
of
me
it,
hard.
and then it goes away.
Are you planning on taking any type of antihistamine? or
I started to
anything?
take a natural supplement called D-Hist, which was recommended to me by that drugstore on Lamar I went to last year that really took care of your boy. And it's just supposed to build up your immunity.
Sick.
Is that like doing the local honey thing? So you have to just take it for 5 years?
This is very different.
Yeah. You essentially have to Winnie the Pooh a bunch of local honey in order to not feel the effects of
There's a
allergies.
a loading period. It's like I got to take like
It's gross.
6 of them a day for a while. But it's going to be worth it. Stuff
Why don't you
works,
just
man.
take like Allegra D or something?
Why don't you just shut up?
I mean, there's options out there.
Allegra D, it
No,
works.
he's taking D-Hist or some bullshit.
I do take Allegra D, but it only works for a short period of time, and then I build up like I guess immunity to it. I don't know, but it just stops working.
Herd immunity.
But it makes me loopy.
You're
It's
just a
kinda fun.
drug dumpster when it comes to allergy meds.
Yeah.
Wait, D-Hist makes you loopy?
No, Allegra D,
Oh.
because it's got the that meth chemical in it. Which one is it?
It is I believe it is a Sudafed.
Yeah,
It's
Sudafed,
like,
yeah.
It's
You're
not far off from meth. It gets you jacked up. You shouldn't take it every day. Nobody told me that when I was taking it every day for a long time.
Well, that's why you got to
So-
show your ID when you purchase it, because people use it for meth.
Yeah, you can go smurf it.
Right. But it hits,
Jesse.
man. I love that stuff.
Jesse. Antihistamines. Mr. White.
It's just all-time start to the podcast.
What is happening?
Jesse.
Oh,
Ragweed
man.
season, Jesse.
I wish I could do it. I wish I could do a Jesse impression.
Everybody can do like a burst one. 'Cause,
Jesse!
like, his greatest hits, like.
What's up,
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, Mr. White.
Yeah, bitch.
Magnets.
Oh, what a case that Jesse was.
He has a great inflection when he says bitch, too. Bitch.
Before I watched the show, he annoyed me because I was like, oh, cool, this guy's whole shtick is saying bitch. Like, that's so sick, dude. Like 2 episodes in, I'm like, all right, I'm all in on Jesse.
He's
like
tight.
he's such a troubled youth. I need more of him.
Very troubled.
In hindsight, we reviewed the movie. How do we feel about them releasing that Jesse movie?
I enjoyed it.
In hindsight, I'm like, yeah, maybe they should have just holstered it.
Yeah.
No.
Had they
I
waited,
feel like one of y'all didn't watch it. Who was it?
I watched it the night it came out.
I
I think.
absolutely watched it.
I could see Dylan not watching it.
They should.
Okay.
I wish they. I mean, they obviously didn't know that COVID was happening. They probably could have made absolute bank if they just made it $9.99 on Netflix, or sorry, on like Apple TV or something. They could have made so much money on that.
They should have foreseen the global pandemic.
I know. What's their problem?
Dude, like nobody would be talking about Tiger King
No.
except for the Golden Knights Twitter account. I don't know. You didn't. See
No,
it.
I saw it.
Okay, good. The tweet sucked. Just
Yeah, they
wanna
keep
hammer that
getting her
home.
name wrong. It's Carol Baskins.
Is it?
No,
Oh.
I say Baskins because at this point, I don't care, and it's just kind of ingrained in my brain.
Is
And
it true that her family owns the Baskin Robbins chain?
I don't know if it is.
Ice
It's just
cream
the one
chain?
on Slaughter.
That's how she affords the Tigers.
Oh, that's right around the corner from me.
Yeah.
Did you drive all the way over there for Baskin Robbins?
They
might
have
have.
32 flavors. A lot of people don't know that.
I'm
It's
not
right next to my favorite poke place.
really.
Poke, yeah.
Once Sally and I were talking about this. I haven't eaten poke in forever.
Oh, I eat it like 3 times a week.
Really?
Yes.
I just don't do it
It's
anymore.
right around the corner from me. It's too easy.
Hey, they have new flavors of
Okay.
no,
Baskin Robbins?
I'm just on DQ right now. I don't really know why I'm on DQ.
That's one like Texas.
They've got some new fall blizzards.
I had a Blizzard tweet the other day that I holstered, and I can't remember.
Why
what
would
it
you
was.
holster a blizzard tweet?
I don't
dude?
know.
You just don't like going vi?
Oh no, I know what it was.
Was it the video that lady turning over the Coke at the
No,
drive-thru?
it was something about they got wind that we're all fans, and they're making a special Dylan edition. It's the Glizzard.
Oh, okay, okay.
You should have probably tweeted that one.
I would love a blizzard with some just vanilla ice cream and just hot dogs mixed in. Maybe drizzle some mustard and onions on top.
That's disgusting.
Mm. You are a Glizzardente though.
I'm not. I'm just not.
What are the odds that you'll change your Twitter name to El Glizzardente for the next week?
1 in 50.
All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 38.
42.
Man, I'm really glad I didn't like double down on that and have to change my name to El Glizzardente.
Hey, I just did a tweet.
You just did it?
I did a thing.
Oh, dude, what? Dude, come on.
I like it.
Come on, man. It didn't happen.
I think it did happen.
Can you imagine? It's just like ice cream and like hidden down in there. The more ice cream you eat, it just like slowly emerges.
That'd be
Oh my
terrible.
That's really
That'd be
bad.
terrible. It's
It's
like
like
it's like the popsicle stick that you have to avoid when you're looking around it. It's like, oh damn.
The bun is still on it, and it's just absorbing the melted ice cream. It's just a soggy.
That's so disgusting.
Can we get some programming notes out of the way, of which there are many? We're currently sitting at, let's see how many followers on Instagram we're sitting at.
I think we're at 9850 in that neighborhood.
Last I saw, we were at 9855. I think we're
There
just
we go.
slowly stacking. We've never been closer to 10K, guys.
The last 2 weeks have been an uptick.
9858 we're at right now. We need to make this happen. Just trying to get to 10K. Nothing more, nothing less. 10K, we're staying at it forever. Go follow at Circling Back Pod. Also, make sure to leave a review and 5-star rating. Just make it happen. I want some entertaining reviews in this hopper.
We should do reviews next week.
We should.
Okay.
If we do reviews, we're only doing it though if the people see this call to action and act. So make it happen. Every Tuesday and Friday, Patreon. We've been doing worst of last few weeks. Got to say, they've been enjoyable. They've been enjoyable. But on the horizon is a little something called spooky season. Dave, cue the cum thunder. Shit. We're going to have to get that under control.
It's now cum laser.
I don't hate that.
Laser.
It doesn't sound
Lazar.
very spooky though.
Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar, yeah.
Spooky at washedmedia.com. Get your spooky stories in. If you got a haunted house or if you've ever been a part of something that feels a little supernatural, we want to hear about it. Spooky at washedmedia.com.
Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it.
And if you want to send in your worst stuff as well, worst stuff at washedmedia.com. Either one. Let's do it. Happy Hour Live. We're doing it tonight. I think Dylan's going to have to sit this one out. Dude's got an auction draft.
Yeah, I have a
Sick, dude.
fantasy auction draft. It requires all of my attention.
I did the wrong Santana song. I thought I did Smooth.
Come on, dude.
I was thinking of Supernatural. What's the Supernatural Santana song?
That's the name of the album that everything was on.
Not
Dave.
super
Damn.
familiar with
Yeah, I
Santana's.
actually did an entire episode of Mind of Micah on just that song.
Okay.
Yeah, we did it from Brad's kitchen.
It's still kind of played.
Shout out at Brad. Finally, twitch.tv/watchmedia every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday around 12:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're twitching. Yesterday we did a little Fall Guys. Dave had just an absolute run as a rookie.
He's a natural.
Amazing stuff.
There's a very good chance I cannot replicate.
I've started. The more I thought about Fall Guys, the more I started thinking to myself that the more I play it, the more I start doing strategies.
You overthink it?
And I'm just overthinking it.
Yeah.
Whereas in the beginning, I'm just like, get to the damn finish line under any circumstances necessary.
that's
but now
why-
I'm like, oh, I got to jump and shift over
I
here.
think that's why I had success early as a rookie, because I didn't have any fear. I was
I'm not gonna-
fearless out there. I didn't know any better. I just went out there and just went on instinct. And now I'm going to go in like, okay, actually, I got to wait. I'm going to lag behind here. I'm going to grab here. I'm going to dive here. It's just not going to work.
It's
out as
stupid.
well.
It's
Very
stupid. You just
stupid.
got to go hard to go home. Tomorrow we're doing Throwback Thursday. TBD. N64 though. Got some new equipment in
What's the
studio.
game?
TBD. It's not a game. It means to be determined.
I need you to
Dylan.
D it.
TBA maybe, to be announced. We
Okay.
need to determine and announce.
Okay.
Outside of that, yeah, just make sure to go follow on Instagram. Let's talk about Honey real quick. One of my all-time faves.
Love honey.
They saved me some money the other day.
What'd you get?
Your boy was online. He was trying to cop some new Man U stuff ahead of the new season. They just dropped all their new stuff, all their new training gear, all their new whatever, new jerseys out there.
Did you get a shirt like Dylan got, like they would put on the seats before the game?
The airport shirt.
No, my aesthetic this winter is going to be like a soccer player in England just mulling around the training ground, just hanging out. That's just going to be my entire aesthetic. So I decided to get the travel top from a website that they're sponsored by. I'm not going to give them free pub. And at the end of the checkout, I was like, man, I really wish I wouldn't pay so much for this. Sure enough,
Guess what?
Honey came to play. They saved me $12 and got me free shipping. And these days, it feels like online shopping is the only thing we really do. And that's where today's sponsor, Honey, comes in. It's the free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes and automatically applies the best one available at checkout. Honey is basically your online shopping best friend, and I wholeheartedly stand behind this. Here's how it works. You get Honey on your computer for free in an easy 2-click process by going to joinhoney.com/circlingback. Then, when you're checking out on over its 30,000 supported sites, Honey pops up, and all you have to do is click Apply Coupons. You wait a few seconds as Honey searches for the coupons on that site, and if Honey finds the working codes, it'll apply the best one to your cart. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Pretty dope.
Honey has over 17 million members and $2 billion in savings. Honey supports all kinds of retailers from tech and gaming sites to fashion brands to food delivery, and it's simple. If you have a computer, Honey should be on it. It's free and works with whatever browser you use. You can get Honey for free today or joinhoney.com/circlingback. That's joinhoney.com/circlingback. Yeah, trying to do an ad read over here, guys.
I'm
What's
sorry.
so funny?
I'm laughing at something that's actually pretty topical, but it's a tweet that I just saw.
Oh, man.
You know the Leo meme
Heaven
from...
forbid we help me out or anything. Just
I'm
fucking
sorry.
laughing at tweets over here.
I'm sorry. You see Inglorious Bastards Leo meme when he's making that face, you know? This one?
Yeah.
And it's how DQ employees check your blizzard.
Okay.
I was laughing. I thought
I'm
you were
sorry.
laughing at someone who #NoahJD responded. Imagine if his card declined at Dairy Queen and they made him eat all the glizzies. Why would that be? Why would they give you the more glizzies when you can't pay for one?
Wait, why did your boy Landry just post a picture of an actual Glizzard?
I don't know. What? I didn't know that was a thing.
It's a chili dog inside of a Blizzard.
That's disgusting.
You crushed that ad read, by the way. Will.
Dude,
I'm
shut
sorry.
up.
Need
To
us.
no help. To no help from you
You're
guys.
right. Usually
You didn't need us
You guys are all
dragging you
just
down.
snickering to the side. I'm out here
I
just
was
trying
fine
to stack
until he
paper.
started laughing.
Sorry.
Earmark this in some spreadsheet. Make sure I get most of the money from that ad
Twitter,
read.
No.
Twitter just gets me sometimes, man.
No one's getting a cold open with that ad read talking about something they actually bought just yesterday. I almost
Hey,
wore into the stew
I
today.
chipped in.
Thank you, Brett.
Thank you.
I always chip in about honey. I love honey.
Shut the
They save me money all the
Hey,
time.
but the read's done, okay?
Shut up.
Okay.
All right.
So,
big
okay,
AV
okay.
guy.
At McDonald's, they're not doing the Travis Scott meal. I don't know who asked for the Travis Scott McDonald's collaboration, but I weirdly don't hate it.
That would be my order.
I wish they would do the Stuart Scott meal. It was just a memoriam, and it was just the crazy illest burgers. With the sickest dips.
What, it comes with a dessert that's just a cookie?
Yes. Rest in peace, Stuart Scott, one of the best to ever do it.
You know, I've started to subscribe to not caring when celebrities die. I cried when Stuart Scott died.
Yeah.
I had tears streaming down my face.
Dylan
Gone
probably
too
laughed.
soon, man. He was the man. Absolute
Dylan
man.
strikes me as the type that laughs.
Oh, David, let's not start that. I was sad.
I'll never forget breaking the Kobe Bryant news to you guys at 20,000 feet
At altitude.
at altitude. Yeah, Dave was at the Blue Stag.
Yeah, I was at the Blue Stag with a bunch of dudes.
Dave
just
was on one.
sad-ass dudes.
He
Yeah.
was drinking hot apple cider, spiked.
Ooh.
Was I?
I don't know. It was cold.
Remember when Dave walked from the house like into town that one day? And he didn't show up for like an hour and a half after that. We thought Dave just
It was like literally 35 minutes. I timed it.
Dave comes back with just oxygen tanks. He's like, let's fucking rip these guys.
Yeah, my wife had altitude sickness. I was being a good guy.
I know you were. I just remember there was concern in the house. We were like, should we go?
Well, dude,
Fine, Dave.
rightfully so. My shoes were not equipped for the ice on the sidewalk.
You were walking through Breck and kill shots.
It was, yeah, it was. And I didn't fall once. To my, like, when we were walking to and from dinner that night in the dark, nobody ate it. And I'm shocked.
Mhm.
It was
I
dangerous.
think Brett and I have enough experience where if we
Yeah,
if we eat it, it's like,
okay.
oh, this is embarrassing.
We're snow guys.
Dude, you gotta be a snow guy.
Dude, but it's the hidden snow. Legend of the hidden
Like black
snow.
ice.
Yeah.
Dylan was walking around
Nice.
in like Ultra Boost too. He was fine.
No, next time we do the Breck trip or any mountain trip, I will be prepared. I'm going to go full Merrill.
I have snow boots, so you should back off, sir.
They were like hilariously large snow boots too.
No, they weren't. The North
Didn't you-
Face, like good-looking snow boots.
They were good looking.
Did y'all know Dylan wore a North Face today? He's like, man, it's going to be cold. I'm wearing my North Face Denali.
It's 80. I'm just
He's
not
like,
doing
dude,
that.
I'm ready, man. It's the black one
I
with
don't
the
even know
gray
what's going
trim.
on.
I'm not a North Face guy.
That's cool.
Patagonia over there.
Y'all want to get
They make a good
McDonald's for
product.
lunch?
Yeah. This is my order.
You want to do
McDonald's.
Mickey D's?
So this meal isn't like that out there. All it is a quarter pounder with cheese,
Sick.
bacon, and lettuce, which is apparently what he likes on it. Medium fries with tangy barbecue sauce, and Sprite with ice. I feel like this is like I love that they're doing stuff with Travis Scott. I just feel like it's a low effort collab. I feel like he deserves his own dipping sauce or something.
Am I the only one who didn't know McDonald's did bacon?
It's probably because it's not worth eating.
I have not had McDonald's in a while. I'm more likely to get their breakfast than I am like a burger. Egg McMuffin's still a passable breakfast sandwich. I'll give you that.
I would say more than passable.
It's a top 10 breakfast sandwich.
Their bacon, though, is not great. Which is why I get the sausage.
It's never crispy. I feel like now that I'm thinking about it, I probably have
Yeah,
had it on a
that's why
breakfast sandwich.
I get sausage on my breakfast sandwich there.
Oh, it doesn't.
Don't
You
make-
get
don't
what
make
on your
that.
breakfast
Glizzy.
sandwich there?
I get the sausage McMuffin with egg.
Oh, okay.
It's delicious.
Okay, that's fine. We'll get more on breakfast sandwiches in a bit, Dylan. Don't blow it all right.
Why are you
now.
trying to ruin this?
What's your problem? If you went to McDonald's right now, what are you getting?
Oh man,
For lunch?
you're gonna hate it or love it.
The
Underdogs on top. Game, recognized game. I'm going. I don't know what their nugget numbers are. Like what 6 piece, 5 piece, 8 piece. I don't know what it is.
I think they do like 6, 10, 20 or something like that.
6 nuggets, 2 The 2 cheeseburgers, just the old school 2 cheeseburgers and a large fry.
You're not eating
like
all
a
that.
quarter pounder with cheese.
Yeah. No, not the quarter pounder. You
Oh.
know, like the 2 cheeseburger you can order at the same time. They give
Okay.
you 2.
Are you talking about 2 cheeseburgers or a double cheeseburger?
Not a double cheeseburger, just
okay.
2 cheeseburgers.
I'm just trying to be clear.
Yes.
It's been maybe 15 years since I've had lunch at McDonald's. I usually do breakfast there.
I thought you were
But-
going to say like you only do dinner. I was like, Dylan, I don't
No,
think there's
no.
much of a difference
I don't
between
do
their lunch
dinner
and dinner
either. No.
menu.
I only order from the breakfast menu. But if I were to order lunch there, I would do a double quarter pounder with cheese, fries, and a drink. Diet Coke.
Jesus. I don't hate that.
Nothing crazy about it.
What kind of sauce for the fries?
What kind of sauce?
Yeah.
I just ketchup.
In the little packets, Dylan's in his fucking car, like.
Yeah.
When I go there today, I'm going to mash the sicko mode button.
You're not going to go today, are you? Prove it.
Prove it, bitch.
Prove it.
There's one down the street.
Drop the bag.
There's one very close to here.
Drop the bag, McDonald's.
McDonald's is not going to.
What would our collab look like? We can't each have one. It's just got to be the Wash Media Circling Back collab.
Well, what if you? Why don't we just do individual collabs?
Yeah,
Okay.
Dave already has backdoor deals out the ass. Look at you got Nike today.
Seriously, dude.
How bad does Brett hate it when I just rock a brand?
I know, dude. I don't trust you with these.
What if
hats.
Nike was like secretly funding me?
You had an under the table sponsorship
Yeah,
deal with them.
it's like the Wash Media Iran Contra scandal.
Ooh,
I'm the Contras.
like the Vampire Weekend song?
Yeah, no, the Nintendo game.
Mm.
I'm going with what I said: the 2 cheeseburgers, 6-piece nug, large fry.
But if you
And
were
guess
going to
what?
collab, wouldn't you want to do it with Popeyes?
Oh, so I can do it with anybody.
I feel like you should be able to
Ooh.
choose if you can do it with anybody.
Let's let Dylan go first. What are you and Dairy Queen doing?
Me and DQ.
Yeah. What do you like about Texas?
I'm not a fan of DQ's food.
Some people ride hard for their burgers.
Actually, their tenders, if I recall, are not terrible.
Nothing better than a steak finger basket.
Hmm.
The Blizzard,
Steak fingers.
look,
dude.
the Blizzards
Finger
go,
of
though.
steak.
This is like how Dylan says that his favorite food is
Chicken fried steak.
chicken fried steak, and he's literally never had one before.
What do you mean I've never had one?
I could say that with. Wait, no, you did order one with us one time.
I don't believe it.
I love chicken fried steak.
I don't
I
think I
know,
was
but
there.
it was just like when you dropped that on us, I was like, dude, I've known you for a long time.
Just a fat ass, like heavily breaded chicken fried steak with, country gravy just all over that shit. Oh, get out of here.
So you're gonna do a collab with Grandy's.
Yeah. Luby's, R.I.P.
That's a
I'm
tough.
doing a Luby's collab.
People are saying that you got Luby's.
Every time I go there, I get chicken fried steak.
Are you the reason for their bankruptcy?
I don't know what I would have to do with it. Really, I try to support them back.
I don't know anything you've ever put on the TL about them. It's just been talking about how you almost died there.
And it wasn't even their fault.
Now
I don't
that-
think
now
people are
that they are-
rushing in when they're like, "Oh, wow, this podcast personality that I'm friends with." Just
Now that
like
they are
almost died."
actually going under, I don't feel so bad like bringing that back up again. Time that I was almost killed by a car inside.
It was
in
her
line.
fault.
Yeah, it wasn't their fault. They had nothing to do with it.
I got invited to a Friendsgiving party, and I was kind of wondering what was going to be done about this. I'm not going to name who the person that threw it was, but I was kind of wondering because I was like, man, I just don't know if they're going to put a turkey in the oven for this and actually make it. And it turned out she didn't. And she just went to Luby's and got a turkey. Spoiler alert, it was better than any turkey we would have put in the oven. I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? This is a great move from you.
Dude, Luby's is good, man.
You got about a 1 in 10 chance of making your own turkey very good. You can do passable. Passable, I would say 3 of 10.
The worst thing about Luby's was that you were eating in basically a nursing home.
Okay. Well, I don't
And
I don't
it's
hate the
just-
elderly like some.
I don't hate the elderly, but it's just
What's your problem?
Weren't you
dude?
saying that like you were happy about COVID because like
it's David. It's
It's so fucked up.
oh, my dude. We're not doing that.
I'm sorry.
I
It is
love old
noticeably. At least we
But it's
still have
uncomfortable.
furs. We still have furs.
No one eats it first, dude.
You don't know what furs is? It's a South
What
thing.
is-
Isn't
Is it come with boots?
It's just yeah.
It's a Luby's knockoff, basically. It's a cafeteria style, all you can eat.
Is Luby's dissolving completely?
Think so.
yeah.
What? How much would it be for us to feasibly
Save it?
purchase one? Yeah.
I don't think we want that.
Are you
I
sure?
think there's a reason why it's failing.
Yeah, because they don't like. Maybe they're just dumbasses. Like if we've proven anything, we can stack followers on a restaurant Instagram account. I feel like we're
It's true.
this close to becoming restaurateurs.
I think we might have a ways to go.
We're closer than we should be. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
We have any right to be.
Yeah.
Do you remember Wyatt's?
Mm-mm.
It might have been exclusively North Texas. It's the same thing. You know what though? The squad we're talking about doing a Christmas party at Golden Corral this year.
Yeah.
Talked about that stuff. We'll go through you real quick.
Don't they have a chocolate fountain there?
Do they?
I think so.
It's probably not even real chocolate.
Don't fall in it if you're fucked up at and like doing coke at a New Year's Eve party.
Oh, then I can't. I
that's
can't go to Golden Corral then.
That's a throwback to yesterday's Worst Of episode, just for anyone out there.
Or if you're at a
Patreon.com.
factory and
Is
doing
there,
a tour.
outside of like fecal matter and pee
Is
pee,
that are you doing a Willy Wonka
Yep.
joke?
is there anything worse to fall in than a chocolate fountain? Like chocolate just seems like it would be hard to get out of like your crevices, your
Quicksand.
ear. Yeah, quicksand.
It
Good
would
point.
taste good though. As you know.
I'm gonna have a quicksand fountain at my party.
Is
Fucking dangerous.
Is
Shit.
quicksand
You ever
real?
stepped in? Oh,
Yes.
I was just gonna say, have you ever stepped in it?
I have
No.
not.
Clearly,
but-
you haven't.
It is
What?
real.
It's a movie thing.
No, it's not.
No,
It's
it's
very
real.
real. Very real. It's fucking
where is
scary.
it? I've
People,
never seen a
people
picture.
legit
of
die in it.
There's so like because of Harbor Springs, there's natural springs, and that can create some.
I have springs in Saratoga Springs, dude. I've never seen quicksand.
Let me finish, Brett. No, so the natural springs will appear in the sand sometimes, and they'll actually create like a quicksand, and it's never something that you just like be walking down the beach and fall into. But if you stick your foot in there, it's like, oh, I could see how this would be very scary. Like you gone.
Yeah.
I think it just fills your lungs with like sand.
Yeah, you choke on it.
Choke on it.
You're not supposed to flail around. You got to just be still, because the more you move, the more you
further-
sink.
yeah.
You should just next time you're in Saratoga, I think you just need to start hunting for quicksand.
I could be wrong on this, but I think someone tried to film a like how to get out of a
He did, I saw
quicksand
it.
video, and the guy actually died trying to film it.
Yeah,
Like he set up his camera like on a tripod or something. It's like this is what you do if you're in quicksand, and then like 5 minutes later he was completely submerged and dead.
Here's the thing. If you're doing that kind of thing, you need to have like one more person there. You can't
Yeah.
you can't press record and then set your phone against a tree and then just go hop in some quicksand.
Or like anchor a rope to a rock or a tree or something, and like as your safety line, you know.
Like, come on.
You need your boy there.
Yeah,
Like
you
a
just
hockey stick.
literally anybody. Yeah, hockey
Not a
stick's
hockey
perfect
stick.
for it.
I respect him going all in on it though. He's like, it's all or nothing here.
Well, yeah, he was probably just like, no, I don't need anybody. I'm literally teaching people how to get out of
Teaching
it.
people how to do this.
Like, come on, dude. Dave, are you aware that they have a buttermilk crispy chicken sandwich at McDonald's?
That has to be respected.
Should we just post? Yeah, should we just Postmates McDonald's to the office for twitching today and just mash that button? Because I kind of want to try this crispy chicken sandwich, even though it looks terrible.
odds you will go. This is for Dylan. Odds you will go today and order. You have to order the Cactus Jack or the Travis Scott meal, but that's how you have to order it at McDonald's. You have to go, let me get that Travis Scott, and that's the only thing you can say.
Didn't Barstool just do this?
Oh, I
God
don't
damn
know,
it.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
they someone did a
Do
video.
they do odds? Are they doing odds now too?
Someone
Not
did a
odds,
video
but
where
they-
they said
Cactus Jack sent
Cactus
me.
Jack sent me, and the lady was just like, "What?
Oh, it
Huh?"
shouts to Mantis.
Yeah.
They did do a funny to pick their draft order in the fantasy draft. They all ordered a pizza from a different spot, and the first pizza to be delivered got the first pick, and so on. I like that way of doing it.
Okay.
Do they eat all the pizza?
Hard to say. I would think so. There's a lot of people in that office.
Pretty good.
Canadian.
Pretty
company,
good.
Yeah.
Doing Little Caesars.
Yeah.
I ate the pizza.
I always thought it was really impressive that the little cartoon could slam his thing against the ground and the pizzas would flip and then go back onto it.
He's talented. Well, he's a lot of practice.
Yeah. Are you one of those? No, okay. I'm asking the wrong person. I was going to say, are you one of those guys that can flip things in the pan and catch it?
That's rude that you think I don't do that.
There's no way you're doing that.
I saw on Cole Campbell's Instagram story that people were paying him to like read off their draft order for their fantasy draft. It's pretty good.
You see those kids who did like the entrance videos?
Yeah. Sports Center was all over that.
They didn't crush it, but
Oh,
they
that
did.
was- that
They
was
did a
so
good job.
bad.
They did.
The
I
idea
thought
was good.
the idea was great, but the execution, like honestly, those kids were just super punchable.
Yeah.
The one kid who threw a bike in my bushes, like, if I'm the dad, I saw that, I'm like, what the fuck, Jared? Like,
Oh yeah, I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm talking a little fucking
just threw
whoever
get
over
the bike
there.
out of my bushes. dude.
Connor.
Yeah, I'm like my son Connor. I'm like, dude, yeah, fucking, what do you call him?
Jared.
Yeah, Jared's not invited over anymore. I had to pay $50 to get someone over and try to fix this bush.
Fucking, you broke my light.
What, Dave?
Nothing. I'm reading more on this Travis Scott thing.
What have you found out with your?
I clicked the wrong. I'm reading a Vulture article and it's just going in a lot of different directions. I didn't expect. I just wanted like the basics, but I will say this: McDonald's doesn't make me feel as bad as Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, when I eat their waffle fries, it ruins the next hour of my life. Just makes me just worthless. And I like Chick-fil-A, but there's it's. People will say like, oh, they use different oils and frying methods and it's cleaner, better. It still makes me feel like ass.
Thank you, David. You saw me the other day. Sally
Yeah.
brought in some Chick-fil-A for me. Something I don't eat often. I had like 8 nugs and some of my fries, and I felt like hell. It doesn't make sense. But I can eat McDonald's nuggets and their fries and come out feeling a lot better.
You know what we should do? I thought of this is like an engagement hack type of thing. You know the charts that get put up on Twitter that are like you have $15 and something's $5, something's $4, something's $3. You do like 5 or 6 different fast food places, and like Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich would be $5, McDonald's fries would be $5, and kind of go like some fries are bad. People would just build their meal for $15
Like In-N-Out has to pay you in order to have their fries.
because they're such trash.
Yeah,
Joe
they're not
Rogan was
good.
talking reckless on Whataburger on his first Austin episode.
Oh, what'd he say?
Oh, he's here?
What'd he
He's
say?
Adam Curry, his guest, was like, "Have you tried Whataburger?" Because he was talking about In-N-Out, and he's like, "Yeah." Well, he's like, "Y'all are cute." I think his quote was, "You guys are cute with your Whataburger, but In-N-Out." He's like, "In-N-Out's better." But he went even further, Fuego. Five Guys is better than In-N-Out. Which I've had Five Guys a couple times. I just remember being overwhelmed by the burger. Like there was too much going on, and it might have been a bad. I need to give it another shot.
Five Guys is also better than Whataburger. But
I've said it a million times. Whataburger doesn't make a great burger.
They don't.
Everything else is
Correct.
really, really good. Burger to burger, In-N-Out crushes Whataburger, but everything else on the menu, Whataburger. Even though I don't think
Did you
In-N-Out
see it's
does
now the
much
official
other stuff.
burger of the Dallas Cowboys?
Whataburger?
Yeah,
Okay.
even though it's now a Chicago-based private equity fund that owns it, right?
is that true?
Yeah, remember?
Shouts to holding
People were mad
companies.
about that.
Yeah, holding companies. are
Should we just make one just to?
ruining people? Is it Whataburger or Waterburger?
It's
It's
Whataburger.
water.
It's definitely not.
But everyone
When I was 10,
people
I was-
always say Waterburger.
No, they don't.
People under
Yes, they do.
people
They
under
don't.
12 say Whataburger.
Little
They just
kids who
know.
don't know how to fucking read.
No, like old dudes with like hard Texas accents are like, oh yeah, I go down to Waterburger. I'm like,
How
what?
many
Well,
of those kids are
they're
you
just-
around?
They're just dumb.
You're not around those
You don't
kids.
know who I roll with on the
Yes, I
weekends.
do.
You don't know who I roll with on the
I
weekends.
do know who you
please,
roll with.
Please, my hunting crew, we go to this lodge. We just hunt pheasants and shit. It's dope. Talk about Waterburger.
Damn, that's tight.
Talk about how our wives are just really fucking kicking
We'll
us
watch
in the
this
dick
Yellowstone
lately.
once.
Dude, that show stinks.
Whataburger.
I'm out. I know I was in a week ago. I think I'm getting out. I'm getting
Can't
out.
abandon now.
I'm gonna watch season 2, and if I don't feel like getting out after season 2, I might entertain season 3. But it's
I'm still
too
in.
dramatic.
I'm still in.
It's too dramatic. You and I are pretty much watching at the exact same clip.
If I watched as much Walking Dead as I did, y'all have to finish Yellowstone.
Yeah,
No,
I can't
you-
believe
no.
stuck with that.
Dude, I told you like
KJ's a fan. I
I
think
told
KJ's
you 3 years ago that you were
watches
wasting
it.
your time watching that show. I
I
was
know.
like, dude, every single day you come into the
I know.
office and you complain about how bad
Yeah.
Walking Dead is. And I'm like,
Right.
what are you doing?
I don't know. There weren't as many options then.
I feel like there were. Whatever. Any closing thoughts? Are you actually going to go get the Travis Scott meal today?
No,
Why?
I don't feel lit.
Okay. I would do it if I didn't have pizza last night. Maybe I'll do it this weekend. I'm just going to roll up and just play Travis Scott. Like, I'm just going to play sicko mode on, like as loud as possible until they get the drift and just ring me up for it.
I didn't do this when we played the other day, but one of my favorite things to do, especially when Dylan's playing golf with me, is right before he tees off, just crank the opening few bars of sicko mode right before he tees off on the BTS.
Multiple times when we were
You
playing,
do that.
Dave started laughing before he was like on the ball, and he would like the song or think it's funny before he teed off. He just has a smirk on his face before he hit the ball. You just start laughing.
Dave's a wild man.
There was
out
one
there.
where I just asked you. I was like, "Why were you smiling as you hit the ball?" Like, and it was because some song came on. Weirdo.
We had pretty good. We had dueling carts. What's the rule on that? Do you want two BTSs in the group with two different stations? We were talking about having it synced up, which I don't know if that's even possible.
I think having two different Bluetooth speakers actually is fine on the golf course. You run into the issue when you're teeing off.
Yep.
But you spend so much time not teeing off that you need to listen to your own music.
At the green too. Usually park next to the other cart at the green.
Yeah, but you're kind of further away from the carts when you're at the green, so you don't hear the music as much.
Okay.
But when you're in your own cart, I feel like having two is completely acceptable.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
It's just when you're teeing off and you hear like Michael McDonald competing with I don't know, Bob Seger. I mean, both are chill in their own way, but it's like you know, you're trying to tee off, you get swing thoughts, and then you're like, wait, what am I hearing right now? Like this remake of a classic Motown song, or like a rock?
What were you listening to the other day?
Either Jackson Brown Radio, Spotify, or we did Michael McDonald, and then we switched into Hall & Oates, Micah Special.
Okay. Yeah, there's only one hole where we were doing a kind of a girl talk remix at the hole where it just clearly did not work. I think it was number 11. No, 12. 12, and it was just, okay, these songs need to go.
Yeah.
This is not working. You know what does work, though?
Oh,
Hawthorne, baby.
Oh, does it ever?
Cologne, body wash, shampoo, whatever you need, they got it. We've all gotten this stuff in the mail. Dylan was wearing polo blue before this even happened.
It's not accurate.
Dave was a swerve boy.
you pull up to DQ with that polo blue on.
You were doing
What you
Cool Water.
Dude, shut up. You know I was a Tommy boy guy
No,
growing up.
Will was
Like,
wearing
come
Curve.
on, dog. No,
Will was wearing
to be
Curve.
honest, I didn't even know what Curve was until I met y'all. But now I don't even care about these other brands because I got Hawthorne, baby. Hawthorne smells great. It's personalized to you, premium quality ingredients, convenient, easy to buy online. The packaging is incredible. When you open this thing in the mail, you're like, wait, did I pay triple what I think I paid for this? No, you're just getting great product at a great price. Here's how you do it. You go online, you take a quiz.
Take a quiz.
They've got a bunch of questions such as, I don't know, what colognes do you currently wear? Dylan typed in Polo Blue.
Uh-huh.
And then it spits out some stuff that might have some of the same scent notes that you want out of your regular stuff.
It asks you stuff like, what do you like to drink? Like whiskey, wine, beer, stuff like that.
Mhm.
And it matches your vibe to the scent. It's tight.
Imagine not matching your scent to your vibe.
Or like, what do you like to eat?
Couldn't be
And
me.
Dylan's like glizzy.
David.
Yeah. They don't have a hot dog scent.
doing a read
Thankfully.
over here.
Thankfully, they don't have a hot dog scent.
Not yet.
But these products are all personalized to you. They even have deodorant. They've got regular and aluminum free. Try to minimize the aluminum. All you have to do is take a quick 2-minute quiz, and Hawthorne tells you the 2 colognes that are best for you, one for work and one for play. Totally risk-free with free shipping and free returns. Check out Hawthorne at hawthorne.co. That's Hawthorne with an E. And use our promo code CirclingBack to get 10% off your first purchase. That's HAWTHORNE.co. And use our code CirclingBack to get 10% off your purchase. Hawthorne.co. Group text last night went off for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what, man? I'm happy to be the spark. I'm so glad I hit y'all with that vid. I almost didn't send it. But everybody knows, man.
Why were you eating that? You were eating that at
I
a
know.
weird time.
Yeah, I was. You're right.
Just tell the people what the vid was.
It was me eating an everything bagel from HEB, the best bagel place in, I don't know, USA.
Yeah.
Mm.
People say that.
It was my first. I've never eaten an entire bagel. I've probably eaten an entire bagel sandwich, but just like here's a bagel with some cream cheese. I've never finished it because generally they're kind of trash. This everything bagel though was just great, and I didn't know what all the flavors were, but now that I'm into it, I'm like, okay, I can definitely do this.
How did it take you this long to understand what an everything bagel was?
I always thought everything bagel was like getting a supreme pizza.
Well, it is. The reason it's called an everything bagel is because all of the flavors on the everything bagel exist as their own standalone bagel. There's like onion bagels. There's
Oh.
poppy seed,
Well, that makes sense.
sesame seed.
I was thinking an everything bagel would be like a bagel sandwich with like all sorts of dope toppings.
Yeah, it's
inside.
just a bagel, though.
It's just the bagel.
It's good. I've never had that particular one, but it is my preferred flavor of bagel.
When you buy bagels from the store, from your bagel place, do they normally slice it for you? Or is it a thing you do at home? Because these I have to slice. And let me say, I'm not a good slicer.
Depends where you go.
Is it because like the water here is different?
If you go to a bagel shop, they'll slice them for you or let you decide. They've got a machine that'll just hammer them out.
Having a bagel slicer machine, it's not even a machine. It's just a pop down and it slices it. It's fantastic.
Should I buy one?
Well, if you're going to be in the
No.
bagel game now, yeah.
No.
That'll probably be the only bagel I have.
You probably shouldn't buy a bagel slicer.
So when Dave dropped this in, Brett, did you say something to the effect of, like, wait till you have one with, like, egg, cheese, and
Yeah,
bacon
He
on it?
did. He took it there.
Yeah, Dave said he had a cream cheese bagel, which is a great like lake house morning bagel, cream cheese, toast that up.
To be clear, this is like 5 p.m.
Yep. And then I said, wait till you throw it together with a bacon, egg, and cheese, next level on an everything bagel. And then Will came at everybody.
No, I didn't.
Well,
No,
Go to the
my
receipts.
text was tame.
He
just to
expressed
be
an
clear,
opinion. He didn't come at anybody.
my text was tame. All I said was, and I will read this. I said, unique take, but I don't like bagels as my breakfast sandwich bread. Cream cheese and or lox only, English muffins, or bread for sandwiches.
or biscuit.
I'm not a big biscuit guy.
I am.
I'd like a biscuit not for a breakfast sandwich. It's too crumbly.
Yeah.
But the things that were left out of that are croissant, and someone called out tortilla, but that's not a breakfast sandwich. That's a breakfast.
Yeah,
like
I
the
I was almost that guy, but
Mm-mm.
it's not worth arguing over
I don't
because
like
everybody knows
croissant
tortilla
either
is better.
for a sandwich because it has enough flavor on its own that it doesn't need other stuff along with it. I will co-sign your bagel take for sandwiches.
Okay.
I love bagels, and I know what Brett's going to say. It's because you haven't had a good bagel, and he might be right. I don't know, but they're too dense for a sandwich for me. Like they're too hard. I feel like my mouth is doing too much work just to get my bite.
You
got
got to try the HEB one.
Okay.
Glides right through.
Like
Okay.
they have like a water processing plant, and they use that water directly from it, and it's just like,
I thought they had a pipe that they just ran all the way to New York.
well,
I wish. Do you have extra bagels from this bag that you got, or do you just buy like one?
no, Alyssa's the one who she likes them.
Oh, okay.
She bought the bag, and I was fiending carbs post gym, and I was like, I'm just gonna have a bagel.
I want New York Brett to try one of
I
these
need-
and just because I promise you, Brett would flame it.
Oh, absolutely. I think I've had them before, to be honest with you, from HEB, and they're just nowhere near. I hate to be.
Is it the
that guy.
water?
It's how they make it, Dylan. I don't know how.
But how is it? How do they make it?
It's an ingredient. Yes, there's an ingredient, and a lot of bagels, even bagels up north, can be terrible and trash and dry and like flaky and
You got to know
crumbly.
where to go.
You got to go to Wegmans or any mom and pop shop in
Okay.
like the
You know
New
what?
York.
Let's do a
tri-state
meet up
area.
in New York. Let's just go crazy on bagels while we're there.
If you're in 93rd and 3rd Corner Bagel Shop,
I don't
Best
plan.
bagels
I don't
ever
plan to
had.
be there anytime soon, but if I'm in the area,
Odds you'll fly up there this weekend.
1 in 280.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
3.
Uh huh.
1, 2, 3, 111.
197.
Damn.
We didn't
That was
Okay.
close. Though.
That was like
Or no, it wasn't really.
the thing with bagels
about to book
is
my ticket to New York.
if you need to buy a fresh bagel to really get the bagels in a bag are fine, but you need a fresh bagel to really get the full effect and like the dense but not too dense. Because I know what you're saying that some bagels are just too hard and rugged to get through.
Right.
I've had those before, but
So I've kept mine submerged in water. Like, is that right?
yeah,
Keep them from drying out.
Only if it's New York water, though.
Ah,
If it's just Austin tap water, you ruined your bagel.
it's because the minerals.
Yeah.
Ah, dang it.
what Will said something about a hole. What's wrong with the hole in a bagel?
The reason I don't like a breakfast, don't get me wrong.
Because the guts spew out through the hole.
Agree
Like,
with that.
The last time I was in New York, I had my last day there. I had a little bit of time before my flight, so I was like, all right, I'm going to take a walk around this neighborhood that I was staying in. And so I Googled the best bagel spot. Went in there, got a breakfast sandwich, and I was like, all right, I'm
Here
going all in.
Here we go.
It wasn't my first ever, but I haven't had that many in New York.
Sure.
So I did it. It was great. Absolute mess. Absolute mess. And the reason being is because of the hole in the bagel. And it doesn't contain the stuff. And so when you've got scrambled eggs and potentially, I don't know, some hot sauce on there, stuff like that, It makes it even. Don't get me wrong. It tastes incredible.
I'm not coming at you.
It's too fucking messy, and all of a sudden you just got like bagel shit all over your hands, and you smell like it. It's just an absolute mess.
Would just maybe just have a tortilla and take everything that was originally on your breakfast bagel sandwich and just drop it into the tortilla and wrap it up because it'll be better anyway.
No,
I disagree with that.
I
Wholeheartedly.
respectfully disagree.
I just prefer my bagels on their own. I like a toasted everything with plain cream cheese. That's my move.
I want the same
Great
thickness of the
meal.
bagel. I want the same thickness of that bagel to be the cream cheese as well.
Oh, you're the.
I just want
cream
all
cheese.
the cream cheese.
All the cream cheese.
All of it.
Yeah.
I see. What doesn't make sense though is the more I think about it, I like having a bagel sandwich with like meat, lettuce, like an actual sandwich. I like doing that, but I think that's because I grew up. My mom would make them growing up, and so I think I just kind of got grandfathered in.
I don't know if I've ever even have tried that. The bagel is only breakfast in my mind. And instead of cream cheese, I do like butter because it gets all in the nooks and crannies of it.
Yeah.
Similar to an English muffin.
No, it's not similar to an English muffin because an English muffin has the deepest nooks and crannies that you can possibly have. I wish Barrett was here to talk about it right now.
Are you supposed to toast the bagel before you eat it?
I like to.
It's preference.
Yeah.
I toasted mine.
I've done both.
He's done both.
He's certainly done both.
Hey, is it weird that I put mine on the Traeger and smoked it? I reverse
I
seared
bet
my
you-
that
bagel.
actually would probably be pretty
If
fucking
you
good.
like smoked salmon and smoked cream cheese and
So that's where I draw the line. Actually, I draw the line at anything other than cream cheese, but salmon on a bagel just sounds weird to me.
locked.
Yeah.
It's a thing that
It's a popular
Oh,
brunch
it's
thing.
good.
It's really good. Yeah,
is
you
good,
feel weird
yeah.
about it until you try it. Then it's like like
It's
a cream cheese sushi roll with salmon.
Mhm.
It's like that with carbs.
Okay.
No, it's like that, but not trash.
Yeah, also that. And all you New Jersey folks out there riding for Taylor ham and pork roll, relax. Relax.
Oh.
I told somebody I was going to come at a geographic region today. It's New Jersey. Relax. It's fine. You guys, you have a good sandwich. It's fine.
Their bagels are the same as New York.
It's just all those fucking snobs up there in the Northeast talking about their bagels and their pizza. I just don't care. I just don't care. If I lived there and I was like eating it all the time, maybe I might be like that. But like, just shut up. Like, I can't help that we live in Texas and we don't have like some incredible bagel place to go to.
You haven't
every
been to
fucking day.
HEB, bro.
Whiteman's has phenomenal bagels. Listen, like
But
Texas has.
Sorry.
Go
there
for
are
it.
regional examples of that everywhere.
Yeah.
Like everyone rides for whatever their region does best.
Well, Texas,
I know, but the
Texas
North-
barbecue is just better.
Texas
But-
barbecue,
It's the water.
we're barbecue
I'm never getting a
It's
snobs.
the
breakfast
smoke,
taco in New
too.
York. I'll tell you that much because they're really good here.
But it's the Northeast attitude regarding it. They're so defiant. They just put their foot down, and it's like, all right, I just don't care.
I can't say that Texas is any less bad. The Whataburger thing. We have really pigeonholed ourselves.
Buc-ee's, Whataburger.
Breakfast
Fuck
tacos
Buc-ee's.
and brisket. Texas is very snobby.
That's right.
Yeah, but I don't think that people. I don't think that people are unnecessarily snobby about the brisket.
It's the smoke.
As
Will.
being, I'm impartial.
Will. It's the smoke. It's
You're
the oxygen down here.
You're talking to me like I'm
You
disputing.
don't.
this.
The
You
smoke
don't
is
get
different
it.
in
We have
Texas.
different smoke here. It's like the
woods is
oxygen.
different.
You don't
It
fucking
just
want this
mixes
smoke right
different.
now.
They don't understand.
You don't
They
want
wouldn't
it.
understand it, dude.
The brisket in Texas is the best brisket I've ever had.
Yeah.
That being said, I've never been to these other places and tried their barbecue. I'm not doing the Carolina thing. I'm not going to Kansas City.
Okay.
I don't
Ooh,
have a. I
Kansas
don't
City's
have a.
not good.
They do a good
meat
hog
bitch,
in
man.
Carolina.
Shouts to Rodney Scott.
They're known for their pork.
Rod Allen, former Tigers broadcaster, used to love the Kansas City road trips because he would be able to go eat some barbecue afterwards.
How far is Kansas City from here? Driving.
20 minutes.
It's like hundreds of miles.
So what? Like a day? You can make it in a day?
You can make it in a day. It's going to be a long day, but yeah.
I would be down to drive
It's a 10 and a
up there.
half hour drive.
Okay. I've done 9.
You trying to go?
I would-
KC is a top 10 circling back demo. We could do a meetup.
Is it really?
Yeah, swear to.
Hey, we need to stop talking about doing all these meetups and actually do all these.
Well,
I
there's
almost-
a global
I
pandemic,
literally almost
Dylan.
tweeted today when I was sitting at the longest stop sign on the way on my commute, and I almost tweeted, I'm just so horned up for
I already tweeted that from circling back.
I know, I almost did it again from circling back.
We should do it right now. Just drop it. We should get a gram off, like with a meetup gram, and just be like, "How age are you for these?" Not us, but like meetups.
I would love a meetup.
Mhm.
We'll do the long awaited New York one at the Gem Saloon, and we'll get bagels.
Micah has somebody, and I don't know if it's someone that he knows or if it's somebody that he's connected with due to his fiance. But someone sends them fresh bagels from New York, like overnights them, and they get them once every few months. He gave me one. It was great. Like, I think we just need to do this and just do a tasting.
Okay. I'm down.
I think we just need to throw down, get some overnighted bagels.
I would love to be wowed by a New York bagel. I would.
But people are going to say that even waiting overnight is going to completely compromise them.
Yeah.
So it's
Just
a
like the
lose-lose
Publix thing.
situation. I think we should just go to New York and bring a bag of HEB everything bagels. Since that's the best ones down here, correct, Dave?
Yeah. I think it's pretty clear.
Do you think like if somebody opened a New York bagel shop down here, would that do numbers?
No, they've tried. And
Really?
I've been to one that was doing it
Water.
New York style, and I have to say they didn't accomplish it, and I haven't seen anything from them in a bit. It's just not the same.
Dude, aren't we getting an East Hampton Sandwich Co. down here? I think we've talked about this, me and you, but that's a place they do like some guy vacationed in the Hamptons and he liked their sandwiches. Apparently that's a thing. So he put one in Dallas. I think we're getting one here. I don't think they do bagels, but I don't know. I don't know how he's doing it so good with the different water here.
It's
doing
limestoney
it
down
good.
there. The Permian.
In closing, my perfect breakfast sandwich. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
My perfect breakfast sandwich would be a toasted English muffin,
Okay.
buttered,
Mm-hmm.
scrambled eggs. Actually, I might go fried egg. I'm going fried
Yeah,
egg. Pivoting.
Scrambled
Yolk
egg
is
falls
good.
out.
Yeah. Fried egg, cheese. I might even put some bacon on there because I'm a wild boy. Do on 2 meats and a sausage patty.
You're going double meat.
I'm going sausage patty and bacon, and I'll be a
In
happy
the
boy.
same sandwich?
Goodness.
Did I stutter, Brett?
No. I mean,
That's quite the sandwich, Will. What do you call that?
It's just a little puck, dog. Just a little puck. That's the thing about English muffins. They're contained. You can contain everything.
yeah, but one bite and
I
gonna
feel like the
spill.
English
No, it's
muffin's
not.
flimsy.
Yeah.
It's not like as solid as a. I know it doesn't have the hole in the middle, which is
It does what it's
the
supposed to.
biggest issue. Okay.
No, the issue with the bagel being so formidable and like tough is that when you bite into it, it just pushes down on everything.
Yeah.
When you bite down an English muffin, you pierce it. It doesn't just
does.
shoot everything.
You're right.
English
it does
muffin
smush
scratches
all the
your mouth.
insides when you bite down on a bagel sandwich.
Did an English muffin scratch the roof of your mouth?
Absolutely not.
No?
No,
Soft-ass
absolutely
mouth.
not. And way no more than a bagel does. English muffins are very soft.
You're going to get a jaw workout with a bagel.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is a good thing.
Which
Some
is-
people are looking for jaw gains.
Jaw
I'm gonna
gains.
pull up with the Jones.
David.
I'm an over easy guy, by the way. So similar to a
I'm an over medium guy.
Over medium.
My perfect breakfast sandwich is any really good breakfast sandwich opened up, all the ingredients dumped into a nice homemade tortilla,
Okay.
and wrapped up, and then eaten.
Yeah. I thought you were going to be like anyone that I can beat the piss out of Dylan before I eat one.
What would I do? Leave Dylan. Dylan's catching strays
You're gonna
today.
need a lot of tacos for that, David.
Do you guys want to continue the food train?
Yes.
You guys see this story about a mafia boss who bites off and swallowed a guard's finger during a cell inspection?
What?
This is news to me.
He did the sicko mode button.
He
A
did.
Sicilian mafia boss serving a life sentence for killing an investigator was so infuriated during an inspection inside his Rome prison that he bit off and swallowed the guard's pinky finger, according to reports. Giuseppe Fanata, age 60, who was locked up on the Rebibbia prison, attacked 7 guards when they came to inspect his cell, the Guardian reported. The cannibalistic Cosa Nostra, who's that?
Cosa
Cosa
Nostra.
Nostra.
Oh, is that like a place?
You don't talk about Cosa
Our
Nostra.
thing.
Oh,
He's 9 years into his sentence under Italy's tough penal code. Ew.
Toughest of penal
Reserved for
codes.
mob bosses who are isolated behind bars to prevent them from running their clans from inside the joint.
Hey, oh.
Why did this guy try to
Hey.
attack 7 guards? He's got the mafia boss mentality, which
Dude,
I like.
He does
He's
not
just like,
give an F.
what?
He'll be out in a year. They'll break him out in some like a drone or something. They always try to get
They're
these
gonna El
guys out.
Chapo his way out of there.
Yeah, it's very similar to how they were just able to get El Chapo out of like the first five
Maximum
prisons he was
security.
ever in. Or like somebody's gonna fly a helicopter over it and like drop a rope and he's just gonna climb out hanging on it. This is an
Mafia
all-in
shit.
move.
Mafia
Did you
shit's
know this
tight.
guy from your time in Italy?
Sicily, right?
Giuseppe. I never really went that far south in Italy. I'm not a Sicily guy. Although I do hear they have lovely seafood. I would like to go one day. So it's the bottom part of the boot. Did you go to Sicily?
What makes the seafood there so good?
It's not even like the bottom part of the boot. It's like
Coastal.
it's like the island off of the boot.
Yeah, man.
No, I was trying to just do a snobby bagel connection there.
Oh,
People got it, I think. Anyway,
it's just like the salt water from the Mediterranean.
just different salt there.
Mhm.
It's like has more sodium.
That's why is that why their seafood's so good?
They come out of the water
Magnesium.
already seasoned.
Yeah, like you don't even need to salt it. You know, you salt your steaks. You don't need to do that because
Right.
like if you get steak from Mediterranean,
It's
Already
super
salted.
salty.
Well, that's why Waterburger tastes so good.
Waterburger.
the water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
me and Clem were talking about it the other day when we were dove hunting.
He ate the dude's finger?
He actually swallowed it. Is that good?
He swallowed it.
Who's doing that?
I
How
think
do you
that's
know Is that so they
swallowed
couldn't
it.
reattach it?
I think so.
Like, man,
I
fuck
think
you're
that's
not
what you
getting-
do,
You're
right?
not getting this thing back.
You've already got the finger in your mouth. You might as well just swallow it so the guy's like fucked over. And
Was it
doesn't
a
have
piece
finger
of
anymore.
a finger? Like the whole damn thing?
He
or
said
what?
the whole finger, Dylan. I don't know. There's no video of this.
So in theory, he's gonna have a finger in his butt.
Yeah.
At some point.
Well, exiting the butt, maybe.
David.
Still in it.
David.
I'm just saying. What happens with a bone doesn't digest, right?
Fingers in Sicily, you're supposed to taste.
Is that
going
gonna be a problem?
Yeah.
Everybody says that.
Mhm.
Mhm. I think it would be, right? Or what's that thing on Billy and the Bird that people eat, bones and all?
Oh, I don't. It's like a French delicacy.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, that
It's
was
really creepy.
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about
Can
Succession?
So is
Oh,
it Billions or Succession?
Succession
One
did
of the
something
two.
with it.
I mean, I could if Billions did something with that, it wouldn't surprise
Yeah,
me.
they eat the beak and everything.
Yeah, they eat like it's just a bird and they just eat it.
I mean, do you get worried eating soft shell crab?
I need to know more about this bird that they're eating.
Brett.
I think I looked it up when I watched that episode, but I forgot it all.
I'm doing it right now. The ortolan. It wasn't Billions. What they do is they
They also did it. That's weird that they did it in both.
Oh.
So what you do is you throw the bird, you drown the bird in brandy, and then you
That's
then-
rude.
like they're just like, yeah, see ya.
You drown it?
Literally drown it. Yeah.
Don't you feed it like a ton of food first?
Yes. You feed it a ton of food. You
So you
drown it.
torture
In,
the thing.
yes,
Correct.
and then you appear to fry it or pan, saute it, and then you eat it in one bite.
How much is
Okay.
How much does it cost for one of these things?
I'll say
Fully prepared.
$7,000.
Let's see. Single bird going for $180.
Oh, that's significantly cheaper. That's too cheap.
But it's illegal, so it's like
Okay, good.
As it should be.
I'm looking at photos right now of like doing it. Why do you have to wear the cloth on your head?
It's like a ritual of some sort.
This is probably
If
what
I walk
all
into
they
a
ate at
restaurant and
Epstein
a bunch
Island.
of people are eating ortolan, I think there's a KKK meeting going down because that's what this looks like.
you want
No,
to
this
you want
is
me to do a
Illuminati.
dramatic reading of how Anthony Bourdain described it?
Sure.
I bring my molars down and through my bird's rib cage with a wet crunch, and am rewarded with a scalding hot rush of burning fat and guts down my throat.
We've done a lot of
Yummy.
gross things on this pod. This is the one. This is making me feel the most uncomfortable. I will say it.
Rarely have pain and delight combined so well. I'm giddily uncomfortable, breathing in short, controlled gasps as I continue slowly, ever so slowly, to chew.
I'm creeped out, and I love Bourdain.
With every bite, as the thin bones and layers of fat, meat, skin, and organs compact in on themselves, there are sublime dribbles of varied and wondrous ancient flavors.
So Santeria.
Crystal ball.
I don't practice Santeria Day.
Figs, Armagnac, dark flesh, slightly infused with salty taste of my own blood.
Brett, you're
as
creeping
my
me
mouth
out, man.
is pricked by the sharp bones. As I swallow, I draw in the head and beak, which until
I'm
now
out.
have been hanging from my lips
Are we still talking about this bird?
and
Yeah, I don't-
blithely crush the skull.
I'm out.
Brett, have you killed a man?
No, that was weird though, Bourdain. That got increasingly more
R.I.P.
weird.
I like Bourdain is the goat. I will choose to ignore that part of his record,
his words, not mine.
and I will acknowledge that I didn't get into Bourdain until his passing.
Really?
I was into it, but not as into it. Like I went through and watched a significant amount of Bourdain afterward.
You should read Kitchen Confidential.
I've heard.
Great vacation book.
Yeah.
Started on the plane, knock out a couple chapters at the pool, hit it on the way back. Easy read. Highly recommend.
Okay.
The book club's coming soon. Hey, it's Small Business September, Brett.
Sure is. Dylan has one. He's got to get out of the way first, but then I'll hit the real small biz September.
Yeah, can I talk rollback real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Look, we got big news on the rollback front, folks. We have a new promo code. The other one was compromised, unfortunately. So Rosie20 is out. Stella20 is in. Use Stella20 at checkout for 20% off your order. You want a pro tip?
Yes.
Load that card up because it's a one-time use only.
There you go.
If you
Nice
buy a
tip.
shirt, you're going to love it so much that you're going to want to come back and buy more. And you're not going to save 20% the next time around.
Dude,
Load up that card.
I love it so much I prematurely pulled out the quarter zip today.
Yes. I'm wearing their hat right now. They have the best fitting hats in the game. Athletic tees that Dave and I wear at the gym all the time. And, of course, their polos. They have a dinosaur print one now. I don't know what they call it. I'm calling it the homie. And I think I have one en route maybe.
They even have a dinosaur mask.
And a mask.
Their mask slap.
We love
I'm
rollback.
actually about to buy some full price just because I need some more.
Stella20 at checkout will get you 20% off.
Speaking of small biz September and the homie, how do you like the dinosaur chocolate from Woodhouse?
He hasn't had it yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He hasn't had it yet. We had a last time I was with him, we went to the ranch, had a busy few days, so he didn't really get to spend much time at home. But I will report back. I've been going hard on
Dude,
their chocolate.
The
Oh my
Woodhouse was
gosh.
unbelievable.
They
big
have this
hit.
milk chocolate peanut toffee thing that it's just been rocking my world.
Well, these guys in rock your world too, Dylan. Fetch CLT, Fetch Charlotte. Backer Leah, she runs a small business called
Look at that
Fetch.
puppy dog.
She's a full-time teaching facilitator at an elementary school in Charlotte, North Carolina. And in her spare time, she makes dog leashes, collars, custom bandanas, bows, and bow ties. Dylan, what's Stella got around the neck?
Just a standard collar at the moment.
Well,
Yeah,
that's about to change.
I hope so.
She's been running Fetch for a little over 3 years now, and originally started it to just make things for her dog Archie, who is a very handsome
Dude,
German
that is
Shepherd.
a
he is a
good-looking-
stud.
German Shepherd.
Absolutely, he's just lengthy, he's long.
He is long.
It grew into something that's now a legitimate part-time job for Leah. She has a space in a store in Charlotte, and she's
What?
always looking for opportunities to grow her business. So
Let's go.
she is this week's Small Biz September shout out to fetchclt.com. Backer, her and her fiance say this is their favorite podcast.
Oh.
Oh,
And,
how about that?
Damn straight.
Glad to help out then.
Yeah, they make awesome little dogs. So they have a Will Dogs bandana that we're looking at right
See
now.
that?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, we're gonna sue them for all their work.
Cease and desist. Gonna need them royalties.
Love seeing that on the site.
Go to fetchclt.com. Shouts to Leah. This is an awesome little small business. Hope things are doing well.
They even have stuff for humans.
They do scrunchies.
It says specifically for humans, Randy. Hope you're paying attention. The Theo scrunchie, that's my personal fave.
Fetch CLT.
You were a big fan of Theo on The Real World, right?
Dude, he's now a comedian.
No, he's not.
Oh
Are you
yeah,
serious? Dude, he's
he's
legit.
kind of like big time now.
Really?
Yeah.
He's in the Rogan Brennan Schaub circle. He's
Is this Theo
Theo
Vaughn?
Vaughn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, he's got a following. I've never listened to his stand up, but people love him. They will ride for him.
This
It
is
blew
one-
me away.
This is one of those moments that just blows my mind because I never put together that Theo from The Real World was Theo Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. It took me a while.
Whew. Good for him.
Dude, he's doing well.
Good for him. Interesting.
You know his full name, if this is real? Theodore Capitani von Kernatowski. Unless this is a bit. It's on his Wikipedia. I could be reading into the bit. He's only 40.
I hope it's a bit.
He's a Louisiana kid. That's right.
Okay.
He was a good character.
Should we do This Weekend in Fun presented by Miller High Life?
I think we probably should.
You know what Miller High Life is at this point. We love them. Miller High Life brings the pride to the simple things in life. Miller High Life is an unpretentious quality beer with refreshing champagne like tiny bubbles in an iconic glass bottle, accessible to all. You can celebrate the wins of everyday life with a Miller High Life, big or small. There are moments within every day worth celebrating, so celebrate it with Miller High Life, the champagne of beers, a high-quality beer within everyone's reach. You love those tiny bubbles. Once they hit, you know it's on.
Oh yeah.
Get home from a long day of work, sit down on the couch, crack one of those, toss on the game. Nothing sweeter.
Nothing better. Cracked one last night.
Ooh. Bottle or can?
Can.
You love it. You love to see it.
Love the can.
Don't poo-poo the bottle, though.
No, I just like the can.
I know. The bottle's great. It's just a classic one. It's just classic. This stuff's been around since 1903, New Year's. So if it's around for that long, you know that it absolutely slaps.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. They're found to believe that everyone should enjoy the good life, which is why he created the champagne of beers, which is why High Life has been famously known for over 100 years. Miller High Life, the champagne of beers, a quality beer within everyone's reach. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Shout out to the Cream City. Dylan, what are you doing this weekend?
Well, I'll get the lame one out of the way. I have nothing on the docket whatsoever. I'm going to be watching a lot of sports. I think you guys probably will too. Football is starting up. College and NFL, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean,
Hard to say,
college already
dude.
started, but it
Hard to
hasn't
say.
like really started.
Yeah, what's
until
up with
this
that? Like,
weekend.
Bama doesn't play till like the end of the month and stuff. Like,
Texas plays UTEP. It's not like a big game, but Texas plays, so that's big for me.
42-point favorites right now.
42-point favorites.
Ooh, I would hammer UTEP.
Ooh.
Shut up. Hockey, of course, will be on. Dave, good luck to your Stars. I don't really mean that. That's it. If you guys are getting into something, I mean, holler at your boy. I don't have parks Friday or Saturday, unfortunately.
We'll try, dude. We hit you up every weekend.
But fortunately, I'll be up to do something. So holler at me, please. I'm begging you. Make sure to get the message through to me. Send me a snail mail if you have to. Stop by the crib. Just get the message to me somehow.
Smoke signals. We'll do it from Dave's
Is
Traeger.
that a Native American joke? I don't appreciate it.
No.
We're smoking bagels.
We're going to be smoking some bagels, some brisket, and
It's a bagel and brisket
we'll
party.
just get you over there. So just look at the sky all
Has
weekend.
Anybody put brisket on a bagel yet?
Surely.
Probably, but nobody, like, not formally. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
Cut
so
this clip.
That concludes my weekend in fun. Presented by
Why don't you
Miller
have a
High Life.
patio party?
A patio party?
Yeah.
We'll see about
The
it.
whole squad hasn't been to your place yet.
We'll
I mean,
see about it.
we've all
I've
been
been
there. We've all been there in different capacities, but
Okay. Good old-fashioned house party?
yeah, like you have an Instagram where the patio with like the ivy and shit.
I do.
It looks like the back porch at Irene's.
I'll turn the Cupid Shuffle on.
Which
We'll
I
have a
think might have
little
been on
dance
purpose.
party. Be fun. David, what's
I'll
your
walk
weekend?
it out.
What's your weekend looking like?
Low key, man. Low key. I'll be hanging out. Weather permitting, maybe I'll do a little golf thing. I don't know. Just kind of. We'll see. Just kind of keeping a low profile. I am out next Monday. I will not be on this pod or Too Much Dip due to a procedure.
Catch your boy on the boards.
Is it technically a procedure? It's a colonoscopy. So I have to prepare for that with my diet. So I don't want to like drink. I'm not going to drink a lot or anything. I'll probably have one or two Miller High Lifes. Enjoy that. And Sunday it's an all liquid diet, clear liquids only. And then more to come on this. I'm sure I'll talk about it Wednesday, but my Sunday night's going to get real interesting when I take the prescription-based laxative.
Ooh,
Oh,
yes.
Ooh.
Buckle up.
You got to clear that system out.
You ever done that
player.
before?
Nope.
Have fun.
Prescription, huh?
Yeah, man.
That's
Really
the
looking
good
forward
stuff.
to it. Thanks.
Mm.
It's going to be a leaky faucet over there,
Yeah,
man.
your leg's going to fall asleep on the toilet. Mark my words.
Have fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's when you know you get one done. When that leg falls asleep.
Clear it out, dog.
Yeah, that's the point. Got to
Right.
clear that colon.
Right.
Yeah.
Fun.
Clear colon, can't lose. Must win. What is it?
Yep, you nailed
No,
it.
that was perfect.
All right.
Yep, that's exactly how it goes.
What about you, Will?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a lot going on this weekend. The weather, like everything's weather permitting.
Dude, this is like meat pie weather, man.
It's weird, dude. It's so meat pie weather.
Rest in peace, Darcy.
Yeah.
Speaking of meat pies, English Premier League starts up this weekend. Big stuff. United's not playing, so I don't have a significant investment, but there's a lot of games on this slate. So catch me ass deep on the couch. Ass deep.
I got room on my couch if you want to come through.
You want to watch soccer with me?
Sure.
I have room on mine too.
Pick up bagels.
Dude, a bagel and soccer party? You
No, we
kidding?
need meat pies, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just make meat pies this week. I'll text you. Yeah, other than that, not much going on. I've got a lot of TV to catch up on. I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching Love Island every night, which has kind of been taken away from like my series. So I'd like to do some catch up. I don't know, maybe catch me on the sticks playing a little Tony Hawk Pro Skater again. Maybe catch me
yeah.
doing Fall Guys. I would love to do a co-op online thing with some Tony Hawk just to shut the haters
Have you
down.
played multiplayer yet?
No,
I haven't either.
Do you know what the deal is?
I
Like
don't
the
know.
format?
I have no clue.
What they should do is just do 2-minute sessions where you play somebody online and then you get to and winner goes on or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's maybe one option. I'm gonna try it today. I think.
I'll play you. You want to do a co-op later?
I don't think we can do cross-platform.
Dude, I love crossing swords,
I
platforms.
know. I do too. It's a bummer.
I like crossing
We'll
people
look into
over.
it. Maybe you can.
Sorry,
Yeah, you need to
that
work on
wasn't funny.
you need to work on your bounce passes though.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're very dry. Brett, you got anything going on?
I do. I'm very much looking forward to this weekend. I am going to be at Intern Klein's Ranch.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're heading out there, so pretty excited. Dylan, I thought he might have caught the invite, but
I did catch the invite.
that's right. Okay.
The no dog policy really keeps me from going out there for the next 12-ish years, unfortunately. I would like it's one of my favorite places to go. I just can't, I can't leave Stella at the crib.
That's fair.
I don't have a significant other at home like these guys do to look after the home
Hey,
girl.
don't bring us into it.
I'm just saying. I don't have that luxury.
That's
So.
true. So we'll be out there. I'm excited for that. We'll go up there little Friday to Sunday. Probably make some burgers, steaks. Go fishing.
We did good food there last time.
We did do really good food there last time. They have a good situation out there, so I'm looking forward to it. Maybe get a couple wolf owls off.
Man, that is the site of your very, very poor wolf owl.
I'm gonna have to
Is there
redeem
video of
myself.
this?
No,
No, it was just honestly, even if there was, I wouldn't share it. That's how bad it was.
it's borderline as bad as like the fight night video.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
No, I think you got wronged on that.
He did.
You did not get wronged on that. Like,
Is,
that was just how it. That's just how it happened.
Yeah. Is Delane still alive?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
as
Good.
far as we know.
She kind of went quiet a little bit here. I'm
Well, she
nervous
is in
about
jail. It's not really. It's not easy to do stuff.
that. No. Anyway, that's all I have planned. Then I'll come back on Sunday.
Apparently, she's just complaining about being in there, which seems like something people do a lot in jail. So I don't really know why that's news.
Maybe she'll bite off the guard's finger.
She should.
I don't really feel bad for her.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Oh, you had to live this life of luxury for so long while trafficking little girls.
Oh, got
I'm
him.
sorry, Ghislaine.
Shouldn't have been part of a global pedophilia ring.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Ghislaine.
They cater to the elites.
Yeah, that's where she messed up. Really, it was the whole
Yeah.
pedophilia thing.
Yeah. There are there are definitely people out there complaining about her, but I think they might have some more grounds to stand on. So hard to say. All right, guys. Hell of a week. We'll see you guys on Friday. Patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. Again, Patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. Go mash that follow button on Instagram @circlingbackpod. We're also on Twitter at the same thing. That's it. That's all.
Bye.
Bye.